If your home feels heavier than it used to, it's not because you failed. It's because your life changed and your house didn't. At some point, managing everything stops feeling responsible and starts feeling exhausting. That's the moment many seniors discover the FlyLady system, and for a while, it feels like pure relief. If you're watching this right now, there's a good chance your home isn't out of control because you're lazy. It's out of control because you've lived a long, full life. Decades of responsibility. Decades of saving things just in case. Decades of being the one who kept everything running for everyone else. At some point, the weight shifts. What once felt responsible now just feels heavy. And the mess isn't just visual anymore. It's physical, emotional, draining. That's usually when people find FlyLady. And for many seniors, it feels like someone finally threw them a lifeline. Not because it's magical, but because it says something no one else does. You don't have to do everything today. If you've ever felt a wave of relief just hearing that sentence, comment yes below right now. You're not alone, and I want every other senior watching to see that too. Today, we're having an honest, gentle conversation about three things. Why the FlyLady system works so well for seniors in the beginning, why it eventually stops working and starts feeling like maintenance on a life that no longer fits, and how Senior Decluttering Diaries picks up exactly where FlyLady leaves off. This isn't an attack on FlyLady. I love FlyLady. It's a conversation about aging, energy, safety, and finally finding peace in your own home. Let's begin. Why FlyLady feels like a lifeline. Let's start with the truth. FlyLady works because it stops the panic. Most seniors who feel buried under their homes don't actually need better storage solutions or fancy organizers. They need their nervous system to calm down. And FlyLady does three incredibly smart things right from day one. First, it shrinks the problem to something tiny and doable. You're not cleaning the whole house, you're just shining your kitchen sink. That sounds almost silly until you do it. One clean, shiny surface tells your brain, I'm not a complete failure. I can still manage something. I've heard from hundreds of you who told me that the very first shiny sink brought tears to your eyes, tears of relief. Second, FlyLady removes decision overload. When your energy is lower, maybe because of age, pain, medication, or just plain fatigue, making decisions feels heavy. FlyLady gives you routines that decide for you. Morning routine, before bed routine, weekly zone cleaning. Structure feels safe when everything else feels shaky. Third, it genuinely respects physical limits. No marathon cleaning sessions, no guilt or punishment for missed days, just 15 minutes at a time. Baby steps. For anyone dealing with arthritis, chronic fatigue, balance issues, or limited mobility, this approach matters more than words can say. So yes, FlyLady absolutely deserves credit. It helps people who feel completely buried breathe again. But here's the quiet problem that almost no one talks about. The point where FlyLady stops helping. FlyLady is brilliant at maintaining a home, but most seniors watching this don't need maintenance anymore. They need reduction. You're still cleaning, you're organizing, you're shining sinks, you're faithfully following the weekly zones, and yet the house still feels heavy. The air still feels thick. Getting from the bedroom to the kitchen still feels like an obstacle course. Why? Because you're maintaining a volume of stuff that no longer matches the life you're actually living. FlyLady rarely asks the hardest question, why am I still keeping this? Instead, it asks, how can I manage this better? That question was perfect at 45. It works pretty well at 55 or 60. It works less at 65. And at 75 or 85, it can actually keep you stuck. Because at a certain stage, organizing clutter becomes a very productive-looking form of avoidance. You're busy, you're checking things off lists, you feel responsible, but you're still stuck living in a home built for a bigger, busier, younger life.
Be honest in the comments right now. Do you feel like you're spending more time maintaining your home than actually living in it? Type maintaining if that's you, or type ready to reduce if you know it's time for the next step. This is exactly where Senior Decluttering Diaries steps in, not to replace FlyLady, but to gently finish the job FlyLady started. The key shift from cleaning to questioning. The core difference is this. FlyLady says, touch every part of your home regularly. Senior Decluttering Diaries says, question every part of your home intentionally. We use the same familiar zone structure, so nothing feels scary or overwhelming, but we change the purpose of visiting each zone. Let me show you how this plays out week by week. Phase 1, stabilization. We keep the best of FlyLady. We never throw FlyLady out, we use it strategically as Phase 1. Get dressed to shoes every day, or to whatever feels doable. Make your bed. Keep the kitchen sink clear. Do short daily resets. This restores dignity, predictability, and a sense of, I've got this. We never take that foundation away. Once the home is no longer in full crisis mode, we gently shift into Phase 2, turning weekly zones into decluttering conversations. Let's walk through each zone with the new questions.
Zone 1. Entryways and front porch. FlyLady. Dust, sweep, tidy. We ask, does my home welcome me home or challenge me the moment I walk in? Shoes you have to step over, narrow pathways you sidestep, coats and bags that create trip hazards. This isn't about being neat. This is where falls begin, and falls change everything for seniors. Is there one spot in your home you already know isn't safe anymore? Entryway? Hallway? Bedroom floor? Bathroom rug? Comment the room below. Naming it out loud is the very first step to fixing it. Zone 2. Kitchen. Question: how much cooking do I realistically do now? How many people am I feeding on a regular basis? Duplicate gadgets, specialty appliances gathering dust, cabinets packed for holiday meals that haven't happened in years. If opening a lower cabinet requires squatting and digging, and it hurts, something needs to change. We gently let go of the just-in-case items so daily life becomes easier, not harder. Zone 3. Main bathroom plus one extra room. Old towels stacked for rags, half-used products from 10 years ago, medical supplies for conditions you no longer have. Ask yourself quietly, am I preparing for the future or clinging to fear? You deserve a bathroom that feels like a spa, not a storage unit. Zone 4. Master bedroom. Clothes for the body you had 20 years ago, outfits for occasions that no longer exist, dressers and furniture that crowd your walking path at night. Comfort and ease beat nostalgia every single time. Your bedroom should be the safest, calmest room in the house. Zone 5. Living room, family room. Books you know you'll never reread, decor that no longer brings you joy, half-finished craft projects you won't return to. Keeping everything can quietly anchor you to the past instead of letting you live fully in the present. Reframing the 27 Fling Boogie. FlyLady's famous 27 Fling Boogie is wonderful, but we soften it for senior energy and emotions. We call it 27 Gentle Decisions. You set a timer for 15 minutes, grab a basket or bag, and walk through the zone. For each item you touch, ask 3 simple questions. Do I use this now or in the last year? Does it make my daily life easier or lighter? If I saw this in a store today, would I buy it again? If the answer is no to all 3, it's okay to let it go with gratitude. The emotional side. Many seniors tell me they're not drowning in objects, they're drowning in guilt. I paid good money for that. It was a gift from someone special. I might need it someday. If guilt has been the hardest part of letting go for you, comment guilt below. Reading each other's comments helps more than you think. Here's the truth I want you to hear today. That item already served its purpose when you bought it or received it. Keeping it now is taxing your present life. You are allowed to move forward lighter. You've earned that. Why does all this matter after 60 or 70 or 80?
Because decluttering at this stage isn't about minimalism, it's about energy management. Every single object in your home should earn its keep by paying you back in physical ease, mental peace, cleaning time saved, and safety. If it doesn't, it's quietly stealing from you. FlyLady is not wrong, it's simply incomplete for this season of life. FlyLady helps you breathe again. Senior Decluttering Diaries helps you live lighter. Before you go, tell me in the comments, which area of your home feels the heaviest right now, physically or emotionally? I read every single one, and your answers guide the videos we make next. If you're ready to move from constant maintenance to deeper meaning, if you've carried enough for long enough, subscribe to Senior Decluttering Diaries today. You've carried so much for so many years, it's time to gently put some of it down. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one.